say who you are. Introduce. I'm going to do the interviewing. And say what you do.
I'm Nick. I play the drums.
Ian, I sing.
I'm Mike, and I play the guitar.
Awesome, guys. Good stuff, guys. Now, I know y'all just got back from tour with Young the Giant. How was that?
It was a lot of fun. Those guys. It was nice to be on tour with someone who's close to us in age.
Yeah.
The only other tours we've done were like with full-fledged adults. So it was nice to like joke around and hang out with.
So that was the vibe, just like young video gamey.
Yeah, it was like very foul-mouthed and
Nice.
yeah. So it was very fun.
That's big time. Like, Young the Giant is not a joke. Like, that's not just like some little band out on tour.
They've done some big things recently. So.
Yeah, and y'all were sold out, right?
Yeah, I think
sold out shows.
every
Couple times.
Yeah, I think every night, either on the day or the day before, sold out. I mean, they played on Jimmy Kimmel like the week before, so then I think like the buzz kind of came over
Very cool.
to Northeast, and it was great to be playing to like those crowds. So
Yeah, it's very, very cool. I have a question about, because I'm friends with your manager's girlfriend. So I've seen you guys kind of, like I remember him handing out flyers at All Points West when you guys were first starting. I remember when you guys first got on the Hills.
Yeah.
How was that, by the way? Did it change anything? Was it like crazy MySpace messages? Like, how did that go?
Well, how did it start? Or
Yeah, how did it start and how did it change things?
Well, I mean, it started, I guess, one of the people at MTV just kind of reached out. I think they're kind of always looking for young indie bands who they don't have to pay a lot of money and have their songs on. So we did that, and I mean, not much comes from it aside from some money every now and again.
Okay,
I think it helped a lot of people in Westfield. Like we knew what was going on, like behind the scenes, or like maybe like things that we had lined up that people in Westfield or like parents might look at us and be like, I don't understand what you're doing. But then it was kind of like, even though it's not really like a huge thing for us because it's like MTV The Hills, for a lot of people it's like, oh, their music is playing on MTV. Like I guess they really are maybe doing something.
It's a good resume builder.
Yeah, definitely. I think we did an experiment once where we looked at like how many plays we had on a night that our music was played on, like Jersey Shore or something. And it did increase. So I don't know, but yeah, it's just kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah,
It's funny.
Yeah,
It is
kind
funny.
of funny.
It is definitely funny.
Jersey Shore, it's like I was excited about that.
That's super fun, especially since you are from Jersey, so it's super cool.
We have to represent our people.
But North and South is like
It's very different.
a major difference because I'm from North Jersey and we're frowned upon down there.
That's right, they're frowned upon
They're
up
frowned
here.
upon.
No,
So
just
they're-
kidding, South Jersey.
JK. Seriously, you guys are awful. So now, you guys are awesome pants live. Like you're stupid good live. You're crazy electric. Like you give off an awesome energy. But you've also done a bunch of stuff recorded. You're about to record stuff, which we'll talk. How do you feel the live stuff compared to the recorded stuff? What do you think is more important? Because look at the Grammys. The Grammys was like 2 awards and then all presence performances. Do you think that's the way that music is going? More important with live shows or?
I don't know. I mean, personally, I try not to let one be better than the other.
Right.
It's kind of a constant struggle of, if we're making an album, I try and take what we do with the live show and improve upon it.
Sure.
And then once we've recorded, we feel that we have to step those songs up to make them live and kind of get all the intricacies down. But I don't know. I mean, maybe to us, live is more important because that's what we spend most of our time doing,
Yeah, for sure.
playing live instead.
Yeah, I would agree with what Ian said. Live shows, I think, are important, and it's just now with the internet and everything, with albums coming out, it's a lot harder. Like, there's a lot more ways to get your music out, but there's a lot less chance that as many. I don't even know if that makes sense, but like, because radio is less important now, I feel like, and albums are less important now, but touring is still just as important.
Yeah,
and
for
like,
sure.
It's like how artists make money and get the most fans. So
Yeah.
it's definitely been our focus. Like when we left school, our main priority was like get a booking agent, like get on the road, get out in front of people. So that was, I guess, that has always been our most important priority.
Yeah, and you're kind of like like when it's the internet. Did you guys start yourselves on MySpace? Was that a thing for you guys? Because I just feel like
Yeah,
MySpace
yeah.
is so obsolete now.
Yeah, well, it is now, but back in when we first started, like way back in high school, we even had a MySpace for like our high school band,
Yeah.
like that, because it was huge back then, and it's still important now just to to have your music in
Yeah,
one place.
It makes
like,
it easier for people to
Yeah.
listen to it.
Good access.
We do use it. I mean,
Yeah. I feel like everyone is switching over to something else though. Like,
yeah.
they have like those band pages on Facebook, which I don't think they even have.
I don't know if we
I
will.
like-
so
I like
yeah,
it on something.
We-
I thumbs up you guys on something.
Yeah.
A couple groups,
And there's also like
pages.
SoundCloud. I mean,
Yeah, there's a lot of
MySpace is-
outlets to get your
Yeah.
music on.
It's kind of not worth it, like loading the page, especially the new design.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
MySpace as a social network is obsolete, but I still think people check
I
out
think so,
MySpace
too.
as
yeah,
for bands.
Yeah, because when you search bands, their MySpace that still comes up.
Yeah.
So you can still use it.
Yeah.
It's just not as cool. MySpace.
We're trying to be hip here. So.
Trying to be on the cutting edge. You know. So I was just searching you guys, and I saw you guys compared to the Misfits and to like Arctic Monkeys and stuff like that. What do you guys feel influenced you, A of all, and B of all, how would you compare yourselves? What would you compare yourselves to? If you're even cool with comparing yourselves. Because I know some bands are like, we're our own sound, we don't care.
I can't lie that, like obviously we draw influences from a lot of other artists, I guess. But
I mean, I don't think our music, like for me, all those bands, like I hate talking about them in interviews because then the name becomes like, the Strokes,
Associated with
yeah, was like, I was 11 when the first album came out, and like, it got me into music, and I still think they're a huge influence just because they walk a very fine line between mainstream
Yeah.
rock, but also that kind of indie, like
yeah,
hip.
they do that well.
Yeah, I think they do it the best actually,
Yeah.
and like I think that we do walk a line as well between like punk, like we get compared to the Misfits. Some kids will be like, you guys are like pretty heavy, like Misfits influence, and then there's the people who appreciate like the more poppy aspects that could
Right.
be mainstream. Not mainstream, that sounds like a bad word, but like more
right,
like
right.
general to the to the public. And yeah, I guess these are all negative
It's a
words.
bad
I
association.
know.
I mean, you do want to reach more people commercially,
Yeah,
so it's
I
not,
mean, I think we do draw influence from all those bands that you would expect that we do, but I do think we are unique in the fact that we take like those punk sensibilities and those pop sensibilities and we merge them
Yeah.
into like, it could be appreciated by like, what's that magazine? Yeah, like we could definitely be in there, we
Sure.
could definitely be in like Spin or, so I think we're walking that line pretty well.
That's good.
It's like pop punk if it wasn't a genre already.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the word, yeah.
Like the two words. Like I guess punk.
Yeah.
Punk, although-
I like that better. I think
Punk
we should
punk.
start saying that.
That's true. You guys should start that.
Pop punk sounds like you think of
Although
like,
I feel like it's really the reverse. I feel like they're all punk pop because that's like pop music at its core, and they're just like putting a little punk veneer over it.
They're waving
I
the
feel,
punk over.
I feel like ours kind of goes the other way, but
yeah.
we're pop punkers.
I guess we're pop punkers.
Oh man.